Right, so down on your backs. You can just have the knees bent and the feet flat to the floor to start with. Close the eyes. Just rest the hands on the belly. Take a few breaths. If they need to be a big, loud exhale, then so be it. Get rid of all that stress or tension that might be in the shoulders. Drop them down into the floor. And then in the next few breaths, you want to settle into a rhythm, into a breath that you can keep with you all the way through practice. Make sure there's a softness around the eyes and through the jaw. Start to pull the waist in each time you exhale. On the reverse of that, there's an expansion every time you breathe in. So expanding out, breathing, and drawing the belly back in. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last full breath in here. As you exhale, keep the waist pulling down and in. Hold that waist down and in. Bring the hands to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders up. So your lower ribs, I want them to tuck into your upper abdominals. So don't have the rib cage flaring out. Push the rib cage down and in. Lift both feet off the floor. Keep the left leg still. Point the right toes. Tap the right toes to the floor. Bring the right knee back. We're going 4 more times. Tap and bring it back. Keep the elbows wide. Tap and bring it back. Tap it down and bring it back. Go for 2 and 1. Bring that right knee in. Extend the right leg. So it might not be fully straight just yet. Still might be a bit tight in the hamstrings. We're going to lower that right leg down. Hold it just off the floor and bring it back up. To take it all the way down, if that's too much, just go halfway and bring it back. Halfway and bring it back. Go for another 3, 2 and 1. Bring it back, swap over, tap the left toes, bring it back, tap, bring it back, lift up more through the shoulders, only 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to straighten that left leg, lower and lift. You lower to where you can control, so no point in going all the way down if you feel like the lower back's all over the place. 3, 2 and 1. Bring that back in, hug the knees to the chest. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And then you're holding onto the shins. We did this the other day. I want you to try and push the shins away. And as you push, that's going to lift the upper body a little. So practicing for rolling up and rolling down. Let the body come back. You can find that resistance at the top. So push the shins away. Let that lift the hands. Hold it there, looking into the waist. And then roll it back down. Push the shins away. Looking into the waist. And roll it back down. So there's tension through the arms, through the thighs, and through the belly. Roll it back. Go for 3 more. Lift. And lower. Push into the shins. There's a bit of momentum. and lower. Push into the shins, rock up and lower. Reach the arms up to the sky, so hands face to the knees, palms face to the knees, then straighten the legs out so the knees are stacked above the hips. Take the right arm back, but you're going to hold it just off the floor. And whilst that arm is just off the floor, tap the left heel to the ground and bring the left heel back. Bring the right arm back. Take the left arm away, hold it just off the ground, pull the waist in, tap the right heel down. Bring it back. Left arm in, twice more each side. Right arm back. Left heel taps. Left leg in. Right arm back. Left arm away. Right heel taps. Bring it back. Once more, right arm, left heel. Bring it back. Other side. Bring it back. Hug the knees into the chest. And then hold on to just the left shin. Stretch the right leg away from you. So reach that right leg to the bottom of your mat, beyond to that wall. You're going to lift the body up. So I'm looking down into the waist. I'm pulling that left shin in as you exhale. As you inhale, swap. Exhale, pull that right knee in. Inhale, swap. Exhale, pull that left knee in. So as you push the knee in, you're taking all the air out. Inhale, swap. Exhale. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Go for 4 more. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. This next one will be your last one. Breath in and out. Bring the right knee in as well. Lie the head back. Rock the hips from side to side. And then stretch both legs up to the sky. So again, the knees can be a bit bent. They don't have to be super straight. Take the hands to the back of the head. So I've got one hand on top of the other. So I'm not interlacing the fingers. I'm just kind of placing the palms one on top of the other. Elbows are out nice and wide. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. So lift all the way up using the abdominals. And then once you get up there, I want you to just relax the weight of the head. So not using the neck to lift up. Someone's coming in. Using the abdominals. Just hold it there. And then from that position, keeping the body where it is, take the right leg down. Hold it off the floor. Bring it back up. Take the left leg down. We're going slow, only 4 more times each side. Right leg down. Left leg down. That's 1. Right leg down. Left leg down. That's 2, halfway. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Bring both knees in. And you should feel like you're already cooked in the abdominals, so give that a rock from side to side. Just plant the feet down for a moment and take both knees out to the side. So let the inner thighs stretch. Take the arms overhead, maybe interlace the hands and stretch the fingers away. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more big breath in and big breath out. And then come all the way up. So just bring yourself up to a seat. If you have a ball, grab the ball, you're going to place it behind your lower back. So it's right in next to the base of my spine. I'm going to reach the arms forwards. My feet are on the floor, but it's a really light connection down. I'm not pushing into the feet. Inhale here, reach the arms up to the sky. So straight spine, hardly any pressure on the ball. And then as I exhale, I do push down into the ball and I pull the waist in round. If you don't have a ball, same exercise, you're going to inhale, lift, exhale, round down, but you're just going to have to hold it by pulling the navel to the spine. Inhale, lift, nice and tall. Exhale, round into the ball. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So there's 6 more. And if you want, you can go 3 each side with one leg lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this one, you'd swap if you lifted one leg. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place that left leg down. I think most of you have a ball. Place the ball between the shoulder blades. If you don't have one, just lie down with your back flat. So without, you're just going to be here and you're going to curl up into half a sit-up. If you have a ball, inhale, let the body go back, open the chest over the ball. Exhale, pull the belly in, lift up, look towards the navel. Inhale, let the body go back. Exhale, round the spine up, use the abdominals, come in. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, curl in. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Bring it back. 2. All the way back up. Last one. Hold it up there, reach the hands beyond the shins and just really scoop the belly in. Lift the right toes off the floor, straighten the right leg. Lower the right leg down. Lift the right leg back up. So really pull the waist in as you lower that right leg and lift. Lower and lift. Keep pulling the waist in, go for 2. Lift. Last one. Lift. Then bend that right knee, lightly touch the foot down, lift the left side. Lower and lift. So try not to push loads of weight through that right foot. I want you to think about the weight and the anchoring coming through the center of the body. So really pull the abdominals in and let this area be super strong. So you don't need to push down into that right foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest that left knee down. Just lift yourself up, take the ball out. If you have a circle, just pop it to the side because we're going to use it in a minute. Come and lie down on your backs. Bring the knees in. Heels together and toes turn out. So if I look to my feet, there's a V shape made with both feet. And I'm going to maintain that heel connection. So don't at any point let the heels separate. Hands to the back of the head, just so you're able to support the weight of the head as you lift up through the abdominals. Inhale here, pull the knees towards the elbows, so the tailbone might lift a little. Exhale, kick and straighten the legs on a high diagonal and try and make the inner thighs touch. Inhale, bring the knees to the elbows, keeping the heels together. Exhale, straighten the legs, still squeezing through the heels. Inhale, knees to elbows. Exhale, straighten the legs, squeeze the inner thighs. Go for 5. straighten. 4, straighten. 3, keep the heels together. Squeeze the inner thighs. 2, last one, take it back out straight and hold. Touch the inner thighs together, really squeeze. Feel that connection all the way down the inner thighs. And then rest. Bring the knees in. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to roll over. So come onto all fours. So just spin yourself over on your mat. Stretch out. So just let the chest open. Stretch through the abdominals. And then exhale, arch and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, arch and round. One more breath, forwards. And back and round. And then come and lie down on your front. So lie all the way down. So we've just done loads of work through the front of the body. So I want us to strengthen through the back. So squeeze the legs together. And as you squeeze the legs together, feel the glutes engage. So feel the back of the hips really working. Light touch through the fingertips to start with. Inhale, lift the feet and lift the chest. So you're balancing on the hips, on the belly, trying to pull the shoulders back, trying to squeeze the feet together stronger, lift them higher. And then exhale, lower down, rest the forehead. Give the hips a shake from side to side. And then this time, have your hands off the floor. Bring the legs together, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lift. So hands are off the floor, chest is lifting, butt muscles squeezing together, feet squeezing together. Lift the feet high and then lower it down. I'm just going to do that 2 more times with the breath. So inhale, lift. Take an exhale here. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, lower it down. So we have the same again for those 2 breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take a breath, really squeeze through the inner thighs. Inhale, lift higher. And exhale, let it go. Push back to all fours, hands and knees. So if you have a circle, take it out in front of you. You're going to place the circle down and place your right hand on top of it. If you don't have a circle, that's fine. I'll give you a variation. And then everyone's going to have their left leg stretched back. So without the circle, you're going to lift the arm and the leg at the same time and then lower down. Lift and lower. With the circle, your right hand is on the circle. You're just going to keep resistance there as you lift and lower the left leg. So keep resistance down through the right hand, strengthening the front of the right shoulder as you lift that back leg. Keep going, pull the waist in. And we'll go for 5, 4, 3. Try and keep the line of the neck neutral. So try not to look too much up or forwards. 2, 1. Hold that back leg lifted. If your front arm isn't on the circle, just bring it down to the floor. If it's on the circle, it can stay there. Bend the back knee. Kick the heel to the ceiling and lower down. Kick the foot to the ceiling and lower down. Kick up and lower down. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the waist pulling in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-extend that back leg. Everyone let the circle go and everyone reach the right arm forwards. Inhale. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen away. Exhale, round and pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and pull in. Reach that left leg back and come down onto both forearms. So still stretching the left leg up to the sky. I'm able to push down into the forearms now, slightly round through the back of the shoulders. Let that left leg lower down. Lift all the way back up and then find a bit more space at the top. Lower all the way down. And then lift all the way back up. So it's almost like there's a little pulse at the top. Lower down. Lift and pulse. Lower down. Lift and pulse. As you're lowering and as you're lifting, I want you to think about stretching that left leg back. So really lengthen. And then you're going to hold it at the very top. Draw really small controlled circles. So it does not have to be big, maybe just the size of a tennis ball. Going 3 more in that direction. And then change direction. 3, 4, 5. Bring the left knee in next to the right knee. Push both hands down. Just stretch back into downward facing dog. Give the back of that left leg a chance to open. Take 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, 2, stretch the heels away. Inhale. Exhale. And then rest both knees. Stay on the hands. Stretch the right leg back. So if you don't have a circle, the left arm just reaches forwards. You're going to lift the arm and the leg and then lower them down. If you have a circle, that left hand pushes into the circle. You're just going to lift the back leg and lower. Lift and lower. Just making sure you're not dropping through the center of the body. So keep the waist pulling in so you're not tempted to collapse through the lower back. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice neutral line through the back of the neck. So no creases in the back of the neck. 3, 2, 1. Either left hand down on the floor or left hand stays on the circle. Bend the left knee. Kick the foot up towards the ceiling and then lower that right knee down. Kick the foot up to the ceiling and then lower it down. For 8. Lower. Keep the waist pulling in. 7. Lower. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Re-extend that back leg. Let the circle go. Reach the left arm forwards. Inhale. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, round in. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Last one, reach. Keep the right leg there. Come down to both forearms. When you get down to the forearms, reset just by pushing into the upper back a little so you're not collapsing. You're going to reach that right leg high, pulse at the top, and then lower down. Reach the right leg high, pulse at the top, and lower. For 8, lower. Keep the waist in. 7, lower. 6, 5, 4, breathe. Last 2, last 1, and then draw small circles, tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down next to the left knee. Come up to both hands, tuck both toes, lift back into downward facing, stretch out. You can move around or just find stillness there and take 3 big breaths in and out. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. And then walk the feet in, slowly bringing it forwards. Feet are about hip width apart. Relax the upper body. Make sure your upper body is resting on the thighs, so you can really relax through the shoulders, the head, and the neck. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Roll up through the spine. So take your time coming up. Pull the waist in, really nice and slow. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, take the arms down by the side, interlace the hands behind the back, and just stretch the chest open. Take 2 big breaths there, in and out. Breathe in and out. And then let that go. If you have a circle, grab it. If not, don't worry, we're going to do the same thing. So you're going to have your feet touching, so you're trying to squeeze all the way up through the inner thighs. If you have a circle, grab it. Don't tighten your fingers around it. Have your fingers long. Reach them up to the sky to make sure I can find space. And then you're going to bring the chin into the chest and dive the body forwards with the circle. So it's just a roll down, but you have the circle. So if you don't have one, just reach the arms out. Lengthen the spine forwards. A little squeeze on the circle as you roll back up. Pull the waist in. Come all the way to standing. Reach the arms up. Lift nice and tall. And then 2 more. So dive the body, like you're diving into a swim pool. So you've got to kind of lift up and round the body forwards. Pull the waist in. And come all the way forwards and down. And then roll the body back up. Squeeze the circle. Restack the spine. Lift the chest. And then we're going to go for 1 more. So reach the arms up to the sky. Chin to chest. Dive the body forwards. Make as much space as you can in the front of the body. Bringing it all the way forwards and down. Relaxing in that forward fold. Pushing into the feet. Squeezing through the inner thighs. Rolling back up. Inhale, lift all the way up. And then from there, take the circle behind the lower back. Now, if you don't have a circle, just place the hands behind the back and try and squeeze the elbows together. If you do have a circle, that's between the hands. Try not to lean too far forwards. Try and keep the chest upright. Try and squeeze the circle. And it kind of feels almost impossible. If you don't have a circle, you're just trying to push the hands closer together and push the elbows closer together. So there's some activation through the back of the shoulder blades. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring the circle between the legs if you have it. We're just going to hold it there. Take the hands to the side of the head so feet are together. Keep the body really straight. Lean the body over to the right side. Let that left side of the waist open and lengthen as far down as you can take it. And then it's the strength of that left side that brings you back up. So try and shorten the left side of the body to bring yourself back. So quite a subtle movement. You're going to lean over to the left. Doesn't feel like this huge, big, strong movement, but it's the control through the side of the body. Then shorten the right side to bring yourself back up. Once more each side. So really try and find the control. Go nice and slow. And bring it back up. And over to the other side. And bring it back up. And then after this one, you can take the circle again behind the back or your hands behind the back and try and squeeze. Maybe try and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let that go. Bring it between the ankles. And close the space down. So you're trying to squash that space in. If you don't have a circle, just have your feet about hip width. So there's tension already because I'm trying to squeeze that circle in. Take your hands to your hips and just fix your gaze out in front of you. So on something that's not moving, preferably not the moving screen, or just look down to the floor. You're going to keep squeezing the ankles in, rise up onto the toes. Stay on the toes, take a little bend in the knees. Stay really controlled. Straighten the legs and lower the heels. So it's just those two actions. Lift the heels, bend the knees, straighten the legs, and lower the heels. Trying to always squeeze in as you go. So 3 more. Lift, bend the knees, straighten the legs, lower the heels. Really push in as you do this. Lift the heels, bend the knees, straighten the legs, lower the heels. Squeeze in. Last one. Lift, bend the knees, straighten the legs, lower it down. Keep that squeeze. Roll the chin into the chest. So still squeezing through the circle. Bring it all the way down until you can use the hands to just release that circle out. Take it to the floor and come and lie down on your side. Lie on your right hand side first. And actually, you can either have a circle or a ball for this. I'm going to use the circle, but it's up to you which you use. So your right arm reaches out, both legs are long. And make sure you're stacked in a straight line. So just make sure that top hip isn't rolling back. Your top hip is perfectly on top of the right hip. You're going to lift the top leg. And then your right leg is going to come and try and meet it. Might not get all the way. Lower that right leg down. Lower the left leg. So again, there's 2 stages. Lift the left leg. Try and bring the right leg up to meet it. Take the right leg down and lower the left leg. I would close the eyes. It helps you relax the neck. Lift the left leg. Try and lift the right leg up to meet it. Take the right leg down. Take the left leg down. Go for 2 more. Lift the left leg. Try and bring the right to meet it. Take the right leg down. Let the left leg go down. Last one. And then relax. Then either the ball is going between the ankles or the circle is going between the ankles. It's up to you. So ball or circle, or if you have neither, you're just squeezing the ankles together. So there's some resistance there as you squeeze in. Then we're going to try and lift both legs. Lower both legs. Close the eyes, relax the head. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Just take that ball or circle out of the way. And come up into a side plank variation. So you're going to have your right hand down and your right knee down. Stretch the left leg. So we're just stretching out that side of the body that we worked. So right knee down, right hand down, left leg stretches back and left arm comes overhead. And take 3 big breaths there. In and out. Really lengthen open that left side. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Exhale. Okay, other side. So come and lie down on your left, starting all the way down, one long line. So this is your last side, your last exercises. Stretch both legs out. And you're going to start by lifting the right leg and then trying to bring the left leg to join. Might not come all the way. Lower the left leg, lower the right leg. So 2 stages. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Right leg, left leg, left leg, right leg. 3 more. 1, lift, lower, lower. 2, lift, lower, lower. 3, lift, lower, lower. Reach down with a circle, with a ball, or you're just squeezing the ankles together. Put some resistance through the circle or the ball or through the ankles. Gonna lift both legs and lower. Close the eyes, lift both legs and lower. So all the strength comes from that right side waist. And lower. 6, 5. And to start with, it might literally just be an inch of movement that you lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that rest. Take whatever it is between your ankles out. Come into a variation of a side plank. So left hand down, left knee down, right arm stretches back, right arm comes up and over, and really enjoy that stretch to the other side. So let that side body open. Breathe big. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. And then slowly bring the right hand down. So both hands to the mat, both knees to the mat. Tuck the toes, stretch back into downward facing dog. Have a pedal through the feet. Nod through the head, yes. Shake through the head, no. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Step the left foot forwards. Rest the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. So you just stretch through that right thigh. If you want to, you can interlace the hands and just reach the knuckles up a bit higher and then move into that right hip. So just have a good stretch. And then other side. Bring the left foot back. Step the right foot forwards. Reach the arms up and open into that left hip. So really lift through the chest, through the hips. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Bring both hands down to the floor. Step back once more into your downward facing dog. Walk the feet in. Forward fold, bend the knees really deep. Hold on to the backs of the ankles. Pull yourself into that forward fold. So let the chin come right into the chest. Let the back of the neck be long. Draw the body down. Relax the hands. Pull the waist in, push to the feet. Take your time, rolling the spine up to standing. Really slowly, scooping in through the abdominals, stacking the spine, relaxing the arms down by the side, maybe taking a shoulder roll, or maybe just wriggle both shoulders around. And then find stillness. So just push down into the feet, lift out through the crown of the head. Notice the length through the spine, the space across the shoulders, the support in through the waist. And try and keep that with you for the rest of the day. Maybe take it into the weekend. And bring the hands into prayer heart center. Thank yourself for getting out of bed early and coming to practice. Thank you very much.